Boom, boom, boom. Oh, hey. And it is Tuesday, and we are back from Chattanooga Comic-Con. Yes. Hi, everybody. First and foremost, let me tell you who I am, if you may have forgotten. I hope not. I am Dr. Mike. That would be me. And I am from www.drmikesemporium.com. That's Dr. Mike's Emporium. And that is Atlanta's, but we're kind of all over the place now, right? Original shave shop and beard shop and hair care shop and bar soap shop and all kinds of good stuff. And we're also on Instagram. And if you happen to be at Chattanooga Comic-Con, or you just happen to be interested in following us, you should do that, because lots of pictures get posted. You get to see the kind of weird stuff we're doing, and that's awesome. Big thing. If you have a question, let us know. I think we talked about that before. But awesome. Let me see what's going on. Jim Moore is here. Rick is here. Michael Dixon. We saw Michael over the weekend, so it was very good to see you. And you did not come back to say goodbye because I wanted to get a picture with you, doofus. So there you go. So anyhow, I will. Josh, hello, good sir. Oh yes, see, that's the kind of thing we love to see. Welcome to this bizarre little shave shop. This little shave. This is Dr. Mike's HQ, also known as the Half Bath, at a 1960s ranch in Tucker, Georgia. No, it was a smaller con. It was their second year, but I tell you, it had a ton of people. Yes, I understand, Mike. We were really, really pleased, really surprised. Everything was beyond expectation. I will say that. How about that? Hello, Matt and Bonnie Johnson. Or that's Matt and Bonnie. Good to see you. So, well, as you can see, we have. Oh, wait, hold on. As you can see the chat. Hello, Miss Jen, Jennifer, Nora, and Jordan. Awesome. We have a whole bunch of people here tonight. Awesome. I will tell you that we had basically on Friday, left very early in the morning. Really early in the morning. We stopped at Buc-ee's, of course, and I will tell you, I have never seen the Calhoun Buc-ee's so packed with people. It was ridiculous. Got to Chattanooga Convention Center a little after 12:30, 12:45. Dropped off all the setup and got into our little spot. Wonderful folks who organized it. Thank you very much, by the way, to those great, fine folks. Got all the setup and products dropped off there. There was we can set up all the rest of this tomorrow because we'll get here early on Saturday morning and get all things set up. Chattanooga Comic-Con is a 2-day show. And so we were able to have lunch. We went to a place called Main Street Meats, and it's a butcher shop / burger joint, which, you know me, I really appreciate. So I got a butcher shop burger, and we also got a Reuben, which is great. And then having time, and I wanted to basically do a wonderful kind of make it a trip, make it a vacation, right? Yes. We went to the Tennessee Aquarium. How about that? And the very first critter we saw, by the way, an otter, actually 2 otters that were losing their minds, knocking each other out of the barrels, swimming. We saw alligators, we saw trout, we saw turtles. The way they have the aquarium set up is that you start at the very, very top of the water table, I guess, and you work your way down from streams and forests, down the river, down deeper and deeper into the rivers, and then all that kind of stuff. Yes. We saw rays, like stingrays, which are kind of crazy. Cute frogs, huge fish. They got some big fish in there. There's even a butterfly pavilion. There's also penguins, which was kind of cool until one penguin turned its back on us and decided to projectile poop everywhere, which was awesome. Okay, didn't get a picture of that. There was a great, huge octopus, right up against the window. And jellyfish and all that kind of wonderful stuff. And then after that, of course, you have to go to Walmart for supplies and snacks. And then Saturday morning, we got back to the hall early, got all set up, made all the lights and pretty things. Ran into a gentleman, and he might be here, Landon Faulkner. Now, you want to talk about a customer. This gentleman, Landon, in 2016, bought a tin of Dr. Mike's, the Lockhart Peppermint Mustache Wax, and he had it with him. So if you were on the Instagram, notice there's a gentleman with a wonderful handlebar. He's using the Lockhart. How about that? And so he bought some more, which is awesome. So it's great to have folks like that, and just a tremendous gentleman. Saw some wonderful cosplay. Hello, Curtis George. Good to see you. Lots of Star Wars characters. Lots of Star Wars characters and Mario. So that's kind of a neat thing. And then Sunday was more great cosplay. Lots of crazy stuff. We have a wonderful Santa was there, which is awesome because, you know, Otto the Travelotter loves Santa Claus. And there was one really special cosplay, which was Mugatu. If you happen to know Mugatu, that is the Will Ferrell character from Zoolander, who the blonde hair, just crazy, just outlandish. But and it was, I think her name is Megan, and she came around the corner dressed like Mugatu, and I was floored. It was just amazing, really, really funny. And then after that, after working there until about 5, we then packed up and got home by 8. So there is my notes from weekend. But I will tell you, here is the way we do things. After an event like that, when you've just bought your new razor, as I mentioned to you, if you were at Chattanooga Comic-Con, I bought a razor. Here's my purple Henson. This is a purple Henson. They don't even make this anymore. This is mine. So I am going to teach you how to shave with a razor, right? Oh, fabulous. So it's called a 3-piece razor for a reason. So we're going to unscrew it. You hold it by the short ends, right? Okay, so you've got 1, you got 2, you got 3 pieces. This is the top plate, right? This is the base plate, and that's the handle. So the one thing we want to be is very careful. Look at this, see, razor blade right there. And this is an RK razor blade. RK is from India. Hey, Barry, good to see you. Don't shake the cats. All right. So you take your blade and you very carefully place it onto the post and the little grips, right? And then take the silver side. Hey, Jeff. Oh, from Wisconsin. We'll be up there for TeslaCon soon. Notice the silver circle on the back. Make sure that's outward. And see, there's this little sandwich, right? We're going to take the handle. Put that back on. Back. And you want to make sure it's nice and snug. You don't want to go too tight. There we go. Boom. So now your razor's ready. Now look at that. See, I can show this up close. See how much of that razor is exposed? Hey, Amber, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, Amber. And Jeff Perry and Barry. Jeff Perry and Barry. That's just crazy. So very good. All right. So you can use pretty much any kind of shave soap, but I'm going to recommend you don't use a shave foam with a safety razor, because the shave foams are designed for cartridge razors to give you all that cushion. We're going to use something else. We're going to use, this is Swashbuckler from Black Ship Grooming. See, I get all kinds of crazy soap. So this is called a boar hair brush. It has been soaking in hot water. Notice it's not crazy drippy water. It's moist. Okay. So we're going to take the soap. We're going to take this thing and we're going to swirl it in the soap. Just like that. Notice I'm not cramming it in there like that. I'm just kind of swirling the tips. Just like that. All right. I've just gotten out of the shower, so you're welcome for the image. And so now this is not lather yet. This is a brush full of soap. And I'm going to wet my face real quick. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, just a little bit. And I'm going to take the tips, just about this much of the brush, into the hot water in my sink. Okay. And I'm going to do what you see everybody do. It smells, hold on. It smells like, hold on. I do not have, it's kind of a, let's see. All the scents of the eastern coast, from the great fir forest of the north to the sprawling east coast oceans. Okay. Very. Yes, it was created for the East Coast wet shavers. So, Curtis, can you tell us the scent profile of this soap? East Coast Wet Shaving is a Facebook group, and Curtis George is like the admin of that. How about that? How about that for some interaction, networking? So, as you can see, we're just swirling away. I think it even has, I think it may have gardenia in it. Trying to remember. Hey, Chris. So what you see is the lather is starting to form, and that's what the brush does. It actually combines air with the water and the soap to create a lather, and that's what you want. You want a nice lather. We never shave on unleathered skin. Oh, Hey, Brandon, thank you. Hey, well, I told you to give me feedback. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Yep, you got to get used to it. So take a look. This is me taking my time to make sure my face is prepared and the soap is doing its job. There we go. Woo! Ah! How about that? Hold on. Watch what I can do. Plunk. Swashbuckler was created. It's taking all the scents. I'm going to let y'all read that while I continue to do a little lathering, right? No, it's pretty much, you can do circles like I'm doing here. And then let me get that off the screen. Hold on. Boop. I hope you read that. Or you can do like painting strokes, just like that. And notice, I do put lather into my beard. It's helping to keep it clean. There we go. All right. So we put the razor in, the blade in there, right? Here's how we start. Typically, I'm going to start up here, right? And I'm going to take the razor and I'll put it flat against my skin and I'm going to lift up enough until I feel that blade just barely starting to touch. Nice short strokes. And Bob's your uncle. There you go. There you go. And that's how you do it. It's nice and easy. You don't go crazy. Notice I'm not pressing in the skin very hard, right? I use short strokes because it makes it really easy. Yeah, please do. And you start on the other side. And you can use, hello, JC. You can use either razor. You can use either side of the razor. How about that? And shave. We're just shaving. And notice you can get a really nice line, even with a safety. Let me get that soap out of the way. See? And what I'm doing is I'm starting from the top and I'm working my way down. That's called with the grain, like your face is like with the grain shave, right? Come up here like this. Short strokes, all right? Good to see you too, Jeremy. Yep. All right. So this is really interesting to see how many different places people are from, right? So I've got people, I have high school students that I've taught in marching band popped in. I've got friends that I've known from the ski punk community for years. I've got people from a gaming group that I belong to. And I've got you folks who are Dr. Mike's fans, I hope. I hope you're a fan. So, okay, so see, that's the first pass for me. And so what am I going to do now? Well, I'm going to take my brush again, and I'm just going to do a little more soap. Just put a little more soap in there. There we go. And we're going to dip in the water and go back to it for the across the grain pass. And we never shave an unlathered skin. So if you have a question about the shaving, right, you can always say, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? Yes. Just give it a little shake in the water, right? You can also, run hot water is really good. And just give it, like what I do is I take it, and you won't be able to see this, but you can hear it. I put the head of the razor underwater and give it a nice shake. That seems to do the trick for me. All right, across the grain pass, ready? Just like this. And sometimes you'll see me making weird faces. What I'm doing is I'm making sure the skin is tight or taut for shave, right? All right. And notice the sound the razor makes. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it has sort of a scritch sound. Hello, Andrew. Good to see you. Look at that. All right. So you see how this is doing? And the razor, it gives you that audible sound, of course, audible sound, an audible indicator of how things are going. It gives you feedback. Thank you very much. And what you'll notice is as I'm shaving, that sound, if you can hear it, gets less and less. All right, so what is the third pass I'm going to do? I'm going to go against the grain, which some people find can cause irritation. But if you do it right and take your time, and notice the soap is not running down my neck. So I've got enough water in it to keep it hydrating the beard, because that's the really big key to a good shave. And you can take as much time or as little time as you want. This is how you make the shave work for you. And now I do what's called the clutch the pearls moment. When I shave my neck, I hold right here and I go up. And notice I'm keeping the same angle. Short strokes, little, almost like I'm buffing a car, right? Like car wax. Just little. Perfect. Just doing great. Okay, now you see it? There's hair and soap. Watch. He's gone. And that's what you do. Wax on, wax off. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, the cool thing, folks, who were at Chattanooga Comic-Con, yes, in the shaving community, there are actually meetups, which are like little conventions for people who do shaving stuff. And I've had the good fortune of meeting some really great people from around the country who do this very silly thing. I've met several folks that make soaps. I've met people that make razors, turn brushes. And that's really what kind of got me into the whole thing. All right. Now, I'm going to move my mustache out of the way because we don't want to shave that off. Okay, so there's some soap right there. And I'm going to make a silly face, right? Because I'm making sure this is tight. Yep, fabulous. All right. Now, one of the things you can do is if you have a little soap, you can take it, put it on your hand, and rub around in a circle, and you can feel if you've missed anywhere. And I tell you, this is like this baby smooth. And like one little tiny place right there. Ta-da! And it's done. Rinse the razor out. Now, make sure. Thank you, Curtis. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's the next convention you'll be doing in Tennessee Valley? We will be in Chattanooga, I believe, in February 2024. Have your towel, and you can rinse your face off. I just do this because I can do that. And besides, you don't want to hear me washing my face. All right. Make sure you get all the soap. There we go. All right. One of the biggest things you can do to help your skin right now is some kind of aftershave. And don't go crazy and put on a ton of stuff. But let's take a look at, this is West Indian Lime Aftershave Balm, because we're getting into the cooler months and balms really are moisturizing. And this is from Truefit and Hill. I got this from some folks who went to the UK. So I'm very happy. And so it's a balm, very, very creamy and smells really good. And you want to make sure you apply something to your skin, and this will help with your irritation and make your skin happy. And that is that. So how do you clean your brush? Well, here's my brush all full of soap, just like you clean the razor. Rinse it under water, give it a little squeeze, and it's clean. Oh, fabulous. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent. Well, Josh, it's awesome. And we look forward to seeing you. And really make sure to stay in touch because we're here to help. Fabulous. And there you go. So we're going to be back on Thursday night at 9, where I'll do this kind of same thing, where I may talk about beard care because beard care is important too. So with that, I'm going to say, hey, make sure to take care of yourself. A shave like this is a perfect way to do it. It's a moment of, zen, a moment of time for you to make yourself feel and look better. Also, make sure to reach out to your friends like Michael Dixon, who we saw this weekend, which was wonderful. Thank you for being there. And give them a hi. Give them a hey there, and let them know you're thinking about it. And then, of course, if you're going to shave, you are. And if you want a beard, we know you want to, I'd like you to shave dapper, beard dapper, and be your dapper best. We will see you Thursday at 9 p.m. We'll see you very soon. Take care. Thursday, 9 p.m. Be there. Thanks. Good night.